Hello everyone and welcome back to Bambi's Favorite Things. Today we're going to be making my tater tot appetizer. Normally when I make this, I make 2 big pans of it for a party. One is the recipe that I'm going to be showing you today, and the other one is a bacon cheddar. But today we're just going to be doing the mushroom, onion, and I use these 2 kinds of cheese. I use Pepper Jack from Trader Joe's, and Trader Joe's has an onion cheese, and I use that as well. I'm going to put these to the side. This is a really simple recipe, but there's a little steps. So I'll be going in and out so that we get all the steps, because someone even said to me, please just even show me how to roast a head of garlic. Okay, so I am. That's the first thing that we have to get in the oven. So the first thing that you do is just cut the top off. Just cut the top off so that you can see all the cloves. And a lot of people just put it inside the oven in a piece of tin foil, but I always put like a little teeny square of parchment paper too, just so I'll be sure that it doesn't burn. You put olive oil on it, then you wrap it up in the tin foil, and then it goes in the oven for 30 minutes. And that's it. Let's see what time that is. Okay, so I know what time it needs to come out. Okay, now we're going to be sauteing mushrooms and onions to go in this dish. So I'll just cut these up, and I already pre-cut some mushrooms. Oh, I'm so excited to share something with you. So this is a gluten-free channel, and I don't eat fast food. Not only that, but even if you find a place and you're going to get a salad or something like that, they're janky. They're nasty. They don't taste good, and I wouldn't get anything from McDonald's. But I've been following Bethany Frankel, and she loves chicken salad, and she's been doing this thing on her channel where she calls it the Chicken Salad Olympics, because she loves chicken salad. And she got hundreds of little containers sent to her from all over for her to try, because, they wanted her to promote their chicken salad. And guess what was one of the top 2? Jersey Mike's. So I went to Jersey Mike's yesterday and wanted to see if they would make me a chicken salad. Put down some lettuce, a scoop of that chicken salad, and then some vegetables. And I was gonna see how it tastes. And oh my God, it was amazing. She is right. It is actually a really, really, really good and really refreshing chicken salad. It was so good. And then they let you pick whatever vegetables you want to put on it. Just like if you were getting a sandwich there, you know how they let you pick, you could have it Mike's way, or you could pick whatever veggies you wanted on it. So amazing. I'm so excited that now there's something that I can get when I go out that's gluten-free. So good. Okay, so I got the onions in my pan. I put some olive oil. I also put some of my grass-fed butter and a little bit of onion salt. Once it gets going, I'm going to put a little bit of coconut aminos in there too. And I'm going to give it like 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll put in the mushrooms. Okay, everyone, the mushrooms and onions are almost done cooking. I just wanted to show you what it looks like. And the garlic is still in the oven. I'm going to finish cooking this off and grate the cheese so that I can assemble everything. Okay, the garlic is out of the oven. I squeezed it all out, and I kind of chopped it up a little bit so there wouldn't be huge hunks. And now we're going to assemble the stuff that's going to go inside the tater tots. And that's a square of cream cheese. And I get organic cream cheese from Trader Joe's. Whole Foods. We're going to put in the roasted garlic. The mixture of those cheeses. And the mushrooms and onions that I sauteed. Okay. Now we are going to get this all mixed up and incorporated. And then the next process is doing the tater tots. I make I've made for 20 years, a tater tot breakfast casserole. I always made it on Christmas morning, Thanksgiving morning, all holidays. And then if my sons ever had like a big group of boys over that was spending the night, I would make it because it made it really easy for me. I'll make that when it gets closer to Christmas, maybe like October or November, and show you what I do. I've only made this tater tot recipe for the last couple of years, but the breakfast one I've made for over 20 years. It's very popular. And then I can just sit it out with some salsa, sour cream, and not have to be cooking every single person a breakfast. It makes it really easy on me, and everybody loves it. Okay, so this is all incorporated. Let me just show you what it looks like. Looks like that. Okay, now the next part is a mini muffin tin, not a regular muffin tin, a mini muffin tin. I've already sprayed it with my handy dandy olive oil. And now I'm going to show you what I do with the tater tots. Okay, I'm not gonna, now if I was having a party, I'd do two trays like this. One with this, with these ingredients, and the other one has bacon and cheddar with the cream cheese. Okay, ooh, I forgot. I sprinkle a little bit of everything bagel seasoning in this mixture. I need to make sure that gets incorporated because that makes it taste super yummy. That's got everything but the bagel. Okay, now I'm not going to make a whole tray of these. I'm just going to make like 12. And then I'll eat some and I'll give some to my neighbor. Okay, it's going to look funky right here. I got to show you what it looks like when you put just 3 of them on there. It looks weird, like, what is she doing with that? Just trust me. Each one of these little muffins gets 3. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put them in the oven on 425 for 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. Some people's oven runs a little hot. Okay, then you're going to pull it out. I'll go step by step with you, but then you're going to pull it out and you form a little well, and I'll show you what I do mine with. But you know, every kitchen has a gadget, and even if you didn't have a gadget, you could just use a small shot glass, the bottom of a small shot glass. But let me just get this all on here so then I can show you. It's a lot of little steps, but it's super easy to make. Once you make it, you'll go, oh, that was really easy. Okay. Okay. This is going in the oven for 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes at 425. Okay, folks, I just pulled out the tater tots. They're very, very hot. And you have to do this when it's hot. You can't do it when it's cold or it doesn't work. So after 10 minutes in the oven, I take a muddler. This is, for drinks, to muddle like mint or lime or something. And I just take the end of the muddler and I push down, because these are soft now, a little hole. I'll show you when I'm done with all of them. If you didn't have this muddler, you could just use the end of a small shot glass or any tool that you have that has something little and round like that. But this is what I use. The 10 minutes at 425 is perfect for them to get soft. My neighbor's going to be happy today. I'll bring her a little plate of these when I'm done. I think she likes it when I've been cooking. Okay. Now, this doesn't get this is what it looks like when you've made all the little indentations. Now this goes in the oven at 425 for 20 minutes. And then one last step. I just pulled these out of the oven and I want to show you what they look like. They look like that. Kind of toasty brown on the outside. Now normally I let these rest for like 10 minutes. And truth be told, once you do the 20-minute process, first 10 minutes you make the hole, then in there for 20 minutes. I've let them sit, get cold, take them to somebody's house like that and just do the filling at their house and then put them in the oven for 10 minutes. But you have to get to the second step, the 20 minutes. After the 20 minutes, you can do that. Okay, now we're going to put a little bit of this mixture in each one. And there's going to be a lot of this mixture left over because this recipe I'm giving you is for the whole pan. I'm just not doing the whole pan today. So I'll put this in my fridge, and then if somebody comes over, wants a glass of wine or something, I can make some of these. Easy peasy. It's always nice to have a little bit of that in the fridge for things like that. And do you know what? One time somebody came over, we were sitting there having a glass of wine, and she said to me, gosh, I'm really like craving those tater tots that you made at Christmas time. And I didn't have all the ingredients, but guess what I had? I had some leftover artichoke dip in the fridge. It was a couple of days old. So I made the tater tots, and what does the artichoke dip have in it? The cream cheese, the artichokes, some spinach, some mozzarella cheese, everything that this has. But instead it was artichoke, and it came out super yummy. So you could fill these with whatever you want. I think though that in order to make it real melty and creamy, the inside, you need the cream cheese. But you could make up whatever you wanted and put it in there. Okay, this is the last step. We're going to put this in the oven for 10 minutes. Oh my God, I love roasted garlic. It gets so sweet. Okay, this is going back into the oven for 10 minutes. And then you'll see what everyone, I pulled it out of the oven. Still hot. It should look like this. Kind of brown caramelized on the top. Now I want to show you what I do with this one. I don't do it with the bacon and cheddar one, but I always have out a jar of pepper jelly. And because not everybody likes pepper jelly or likes really hot stuff, I put a little pepper jelly on the top. It makes it so good. Okay, these are still really warm, so. You can taste everything. The mushrooms, the pepper jack, the baked garlic. It's so good. It's so yummy. I won't take another bite. Now I'm going to show you what I do. So I have this board. I have a couple of them this size, and then I have a really big one. And if I'm going to put them on 2 different sides of the room, then I use the 2 that are this size. And if I'm just doing in the middle of my kitchen counter, I'll use the great big one. But I like this board because it can be brought outside and you don't have to worry about if it got knocked over, it breaking into a million pieces. And I just think it looks really cool and rustic. This is just how I do it. You can do it however you want. But look how yummy. I hope you can see that really good. This is going to be one of your favorites. Okay, everybody, that's the tater tot appetizer. And I'll say bye for now. And remember, when you see a need, do the deed.